I'd already joined the middle school band in 6th grade, so when I was 10, 11, and I was playing trombone because I was not good enough to play drums yet. I did originally go and audition to play drums. They said no, put me on trombone, and then 7th grade is when I got a drum set.
What do you think their reasoning was for saying that you weren't good enough?
It could have had to do with my last name being starting with R, because they would do it in alphabetical order by last name of who's auditioning. So it might have been filled already, but also if I feel like if I had made the cut, they would have pushed me into that section.
Oh, right, okay. Because I was just about to say, why would your last name have anything to do with it? Yeah. That's kind of silly, but I could see that now, definitely.
I wasn't allowed to listen to him, but I was so fascinated. And he was so fast and so brutal and so raw. And even before I was playing the drum set, I was making drums out of like coffee cans and pots and pans, and I was drumming along to whatever songs I can get a hold of at the time. And he was the one I was playing along to the most.
Now, when you were doing that, like you said you weren't technically allowed to listen to it, so were you like sneaking off in your room with pots and pans and stuff, or what?
No, they wouldn't know. My parents wouldn't know, but I grew up in a very Christian household.
Right.
So I would get like the knockoff versions of these non-Christian bands in the Christian form. There's still some good bands,
right,
but Slipknot was the one I was the most inclined to listen to, and I couldn't listen to them very much. I did get a CD one time. I think someone bought it for me, kind of sneakily, and so I listened to it. And eventually I was old enough to listen to it and not get in trouble.
Were they a Christian-based band?
No, Slipknot was not.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
There was other bands that sounded like them in the Christian market that I was allowed to listen to.
Right.
So I grew up on a lot of that too. But
so it was just the difference between the message, right, with your mind, and and I hate to say that because music is a beautiful thing, but it doesn't always have a great message. So
that's very true.